Hi, this is Garibay, and today we're going to talk about Dungeons and Dragons, and we're going to talk about world stranding. And we're going to ask the question, what constitutes a world strand from an external world to Dungeons and Dragons? We're going to, by the end of this video, that question is going to be asked and answered. One, it's already been asked. What constitutes a world strand to Dungeons and Dragons? Okay. All right. So let's just define our terms real quick. World strand, connecting. So you have two companies, okay? Hasbro and let's take example Lego, okay? So the company that owns Lego. I think that might be called Lego. I think the company might be called Lego. I'm not even sure what company owns Lego, but you have the company that owns Lego, right? So, and then let's take one world with Lego, and it's going to be Scooby-Doo, right? So that's a Lego world. They have created Scooby-Doo Legos, right? And so Scooby-Doo is in Lego. Lego Scooby-Doo is a world, okay? All right, so now, has there been a strand drawn from Scooby-Doo Lego, from Lego Scooby-Doo to Dungeons and Dragons? Let's talk about that, okay? So what constitutes a world strand? Is there a connection? Is there a string that connects them, right? Now, so what constitutes a world strand, okay? Because a world strand can be accomplished in many ways, right? And what we're going to talk about today is literally kind of what is the bare minimum to do a world strand, right? And we're talking about Lego because this is the bare minimum. I think this is the bare minimum. You might be able to accomplish it a little even farther out than this, but this is close to the bare minimum, right? And that is, so what constitutes a world strand? The first thing is an announced project, okay? That's what we have right now with Lego, okay? That we are awaiting the official Lego Dungeons & Dragons product. It's coming. It's been promised, okay? That is not a small thing. That's a big thing, right? It has been promised, right? Lego said, hey, we are going to create a Dungeons & Dragons set, right? The moment they said that, it changed Lego forever and it changed Dungeons & Dragons forever. Why? Well, that promise, right, that announced project essentially serves as a promise, right? And it's already started happening. I'm buying Lego right now, right, to be ready to use the official D&D Lego product in tangible campaign construction, right? But since they've announced this official project, okay, then at that point, their product, Lego, becomes a Dungeons & Dragons product, in my humble opinion, right? So I am purchasing Lego right now. You'll find a video like 2 back of me showing you a Lego set that I just bought. I don't give 2 rats about Lego. I care about Dungeons & Dragons, right? So Lego is not a freestanding product anymore to me. It is simply a D&D supplement, right? And get this, I am convinced there are people who are doing the same, right? On the other side, there are brick masters who are like, oh, I better pick up a DMG, a monster manual, and a player's handbook. Why? So I know how to build out all 5 colors of D&D Dragons, because D&D is an official Lego supplement. You see where we're going? So you can constitute a world strand to Dungeons & Dragons with just an announced project, in my humble opinion. I'll go further. What if Lego decided to never make the official product and break their promise? Would there be a world strand from Lego to Hasbro? Now, I'm not predicting at all that will happen. I'm just like, this is an intellectual exercise. And why are we going down this road of intellectual exercise? Because world stranding is incredibly important. It's been happening for a long time, but the ramifications are different now. World stranding has been happening for a long time. Companies have been connecting multiple worlds. Scooby-Doo itself, right? Scooby-Doo, Brave and Bold, right? That's one of the movies. Scooby-Doo and the Brave and the Bold, right? It's literally a Scooby-Doo movie, and it mixes the DC world with the Scooby world. It mixes Batman's Gotham with Scooby-Doo's world, right? Batman and Scooby-Doo, according to Warner Brothers, who owns Scooby-Doo, and according to DC, they're saying these two worlds are connected. There's a strand between them. There is a world strand, right? So world stranding is absolutely happening on other products. The reason why it's important on Dungeons & Dragons is never before has world stranding been done at the level it's been doing. It's being done on Dungeons & Dragons for any product in the world. And Dungeons & Dragons' main purpose, its primary purpose, is to tell stories. So logically, any dungeon master, if you connect a product to Dungeons & Dragons, logically, a dungeon master will say, "Thank you very much. I'm going to build worlds with that," because that's what Dungeons & Dragons does. And you've equipped me on both ends to tell stories, including both of these worlds' actions. So the moment Lego announced the product, they told every dungeon master in the world, in my humble opinion, "Hey, we want you to tell a story with Velma and Elminster. You got it. I'm going to do that." Right? And so basically, and this and the ramifications of this are absolutely massive. Okay? This has to do with narrative. It has to do with the main American export. It has to do with American law, right? And setting a foundation so that we are establishing what was in the box, right? We're identifying and claiming what was in the box when each one of us were sold the D&D Essentials kit. That's what's at stake, in my humble opinion. Okay. All right. So how is just the announcement of a project enough to establish a world strand, right? And connect those two worlds, right? Well, here's how. So what if the company that owns Legos canceled the official product? Would there still be a world strand between? 100% yes. And the reason why is that connection between Dungeons & Dragons is already made right now, okay? And the reason why is we don't even have the official project line, but we do have D&D Lego sets that Lego has put some level of acknowledgement, and I would even say officiality to, and that is all the sets that they took in and vetted. So there are already 100 sets of people on the Lego side and people on the D&D side who said, "Hey, here's a good idea for this Lego set, and I'm responding to your contest, which will turn into the product line," right? So those are already existent in the world. You could go see one of those at a state fair, right? If someone brought it. You could see them online, right? You could already get inspiration for your Dungeons & Dragons campaign and start building out D&D Lego sets right now with just the Legos that are existing, and have essentially, in my humble opinion, a permissioning from Lego, because they've already started down this road. And all that exists right now is an announced project. That's it, right? So in my humble opinion, you can constitute a world strand from X world, right, to Dungeons & Dragons with an announced project. That is my humble opinion. I'm eager to hear your humble opinion. Let me know in the comments below. Please consider liking, subscribing, and have a wonderful millennium.